I've recently purchased FireWatch. If you haven't heard of the game, it's about walking. Yeah, it's one of those walking simulators, and some people love them, some people hate them. I genuinely think I like games, not genres, so yeah, I'll give anything a chance, really. And yeah, I gave FireWatch a chance, and the game is about a guy who's close or already an alcoholic who is not aware of that. That's the backstory, and he had a wife. But she got sick, and he failed to be able to take care of her continuously, so the family of her comes in and, well, takes her away to Australia with the accent. Sorry about that. So the family takes her away to Australia, and yeah, the guy sees an ad in the paper to become a ranger in a forest and basically live without other people, almost like hermit-like. And the game really begins there. There's like the first moments where we actually can control our characters begin in the moment where he's in his tower. Yeah, looking around, and shortly after we get a walkie-talkie and are introduced to Delilah, which is the woman we're gonna spend the rest of the game with. Delilah is another ranger and basically our boss in the game, and the whole concept of the game runs between exploring the forest and talking with Delilah, like the interactions we have with him. And with concept like that, it can go really both ways, because it's very simple, but simple things work if you do them well. There's not so much moving parts in the game, so if the ones which are indeed moving are done correctly, then we have a good game on our hands. And yeah, it worked. It actually did. Few hours in, I was already very captivated in the story. I wanted to move forward, and the whole thing felt intimate, because there's only you and there's Delilah, and the whole interaction is based on only those two people, so the game can take time to develop feelings and a proper scenario of interactions with these two people, and it works. It really does, and strange things start to happen, and by working together you at least try. I won't give away what happens, do you succeed or not, but you try to make the best out of the situation. And making the best of the situation is something the developers, I don't think, fully grasped, because the game runs horribly. It does run horribly. The frames per second are inconsistent. The levels, even though there's one semi-big level, it freezes, it stops to load the next batch, and even though it's a console game, it has terrible issues with performance. It does not look amazingly good, the textures are almost non-existent, and yet it runs horribly. It does, I'm sorry, it does. And when I say the game doesn't look good, I meant the amount of details in the graphic and so on, but it has a nice style to it, I have to admit that, and for what it's worth, it does good. It has this minimal approach to graphics, which indie games are known for, and FireWatch is one of them. And for what it's worth, FireWatch looks good at it, but yeah, it feels rushed. It feels rushed because the first half of the game is tremendously better than the second one. There are parts of the level which are blatant copy-paste elements, and you can see it from a mile on. So, the whole thing runs down to, can the story uphold the whole game? Can it carry it to where it's worth a full price? Basically, it was something like 40 euros on day one, and no, absolutely not. It's for the sole reason of it not running correctly. No, why? No. But it's now you can there was a sale for 12 euros. You can get the game, and for that, it's fine. For 12 euros, it's absolutely fine. The game runs only 4 hours, and the replayability of it is very low. There's some stuff you might explore, but yeah, it's quite linear. You can choose different answers and explore some different approaches to things but yeah, why would you? The first experience you have of the game is genuinely yours, and the other things are just curiosity based, and I don't feel urged to know the story in a different ways than the one that was presented for me is genuinely mine. And yeah, that's FireWatch for me. So it's worth recommending for a low price. Yes, for a low price, it's definitely worth picking up, especially that it's not long and it's captivating for the entirety of it. Given the second part is starting to crumble a bit and the ideas start to give, but it still holds it on. Yeah, it's fine in that way. And for me, it's a 6 out of 10. Yeah, let's say a 6 out of 10, but let's uphold some standards of rating games. Like for now, the situation seems that if something has less than 8 points, it's complete garbage. And it's not the case. Absolutely not. A 6 out of 10 for our game should be something you should be able to pick up and think that it might give you some, yeah, nice moments and some pleasure out of it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully we're gonna come back. We all appreciate the likes, the subscribes, and basically all the feedback you guys give us. We're very grateful for it, and hopefully you're gonna stick around for the next video. Thank you very much, and see you next time.